Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to build a Penn-Elcom dish. This goes on a flight case. It is actually a pressed steel part. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's just start a new drawing. Standard. And I'm going to start my sketch and I'm going to do it on this plane. I'm going to rotate this because I just like to have it in that direction. I'm not sure why Autodesk has it flipped. Doesn't matter. So 5.128, we're going to tab over, and it's going to be 3.5. Let's finish that and get out of our sketch. I'm going to go in this negative direction for my extrusion, so let's go ahead and flip that, and I only need it 0.5. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and add the radius on this outside. This is going to be 7.8. 7 and say OK to that. So that's our starter point. All right, let's go ahead and add the internal, what we're going to subtract. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put the radius in now because this is going to have a draft in it, and sometimes can act a little wonky or whatnot down the road when you start adding other radiuses. So I'm just going to do that now for this particular one. Not necessary for other models, but this particular one, I'm going to do that. So let's put a fillet on there. And this fillet is going to be 348. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and center this where I want this. And this is going to be 591. Same thing for this side as well. 0.591. All right, we have our internal. Let's go ahead and say OK to that. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and extrude this. Actually, we're going to subtract it. This only needs to be 276 is our depth. And for our draft, it actually is going to be, let me make sure that I'm checking, yep, -14. So you can see that pull in a little bit. Let's say OK to that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add a radius. So our fillet should be, let's make sure of that, 0.17. That looks right. I don't want to get out of the command. And the bottom one is going to be 0.08. There we go. That looks great. Okay, this is where the little trick comes in to be able to do a subtraction of this for the depth. We have this depth, but we want to get rid of all this. So if you go to shell, if you make sure, a lot of times this is on automatically, but if you uncheck this, you can start picking. I'm not even holding down the shift key. Just picking the faces. And the bottom, this is what it's going to subtract, which is great. So our thickness, let me check this just to make sure. It is 0.047. Should have been more prepared. That saved a ton of time and a lot of bizarre type of modeling that some people have done, I've seen. Not necessary. So let's go ahead and put our holes in. So let's do the top there. We're going to pick this and we're going to do a construction line. And I usually go outside so I can see it happen. Let's go up here. Our first one is going to be 3.53. Tab over, and we're going to have 0.294. I say these out loud. Oops, 294. Little faux pas there. 2.94. There we go. From there, let's go ahead and add some points so we can find for our holes. There we go. Add the whole command. This is it's already done because I did it in the last sample, trying to figure out all the parts. Say okay, and that's it. That's all there is to it. The shell command, when you're doing the shell, if this is checked, which it normally is, you want to uncheck that, then you can select the other parts and it will save a lot of time. Hope this was helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.